What does Gordon Ramsay have to do with beef jerky? We will find out together in a minute. Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Mrs. Goblin and I are both very big fans of Gordon Ramsay. We have been to several of his restaurants. We always watch his shows no matter what it is. We've been longtime fans of Chef Ramsay. Now, if you are a fan of Gordon Ramsay, you may have seen recently a newer show that he has called Gordon Ramsay's Food Stars. And basically what this was a competition. It was a reality type of TV show. It was a competition between entrepreneurs that already had a successful smaller business, and they were competing against each other, and they were doing various different tests and tasks and things like that. And each week, one of them got voted off until they were down to one person, and that one person received a $250,000 investment from Gordon Ramsay himself of his own money. So basically, Chef Ramsay was looking for a business to invest in, and this was his way of not only finding one of those businesses to invest in, but also to get a new TV show out of it. Now, during the first season, there was a contestant called Tony B. And Mrs. Goblin and I, Tony B was Chef Tony B. He was a chef. He was one of our favorite contestants. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I'm not going to say if he won or not or how far he got or anything like that. But when we were watching the show, we checked out some of these competitors and looked into what their products are. And we found out that Tony B has a product called steak chips. Now, that immediately caught my attention because I am a huge fan of beef jerky. And I'm always looking for a new flavor, a new brand, a new type of beef jerky. And I thought, okay, that'd be pretty cool to give this a shot and see. Tony B has created a very successful business out of this product so far. So we looked into it, and then, as I said, I was excited because it was beef jerky, but then I got even more excited when I found out that this is not your typical beef jerky. These are called steak chips. Supposedly, this product has the crunch of a potato chip with the flavor of beef jerky. If that's what this turns out to be, my only question is, where have you been all my life, and why have I only found you now? This is definitely something that I have always been looking for. I would love, we all know how much I love potato chips. We all know how much I love beef jerky. Combine those two things together, and this could really be a winner. We will see how this goes. I've got three flavors here. First, one thing I'm going to say, first of all, is that this is not cheap. We ordered this online. I have no idea if this is available in stores. They are based, Chef Tony B is based out of Chicago, but I don't know if the company, the company is actually based in Illinois. So yeah, maybe in the Chicago area, this stuff is available in regular retail stores. I am not sure. We ordered off the website, and you can't just order one package of this. You have to get more of like a bundle. We got 6 of these. I've got 3 flavors here. There is at least a 4th flavor. There might even be 5. I'm not sure. I know that 1 or 2 of them were out of stock. But I think for these 6 packages, we paid, when you factor in the shipping and all of that stuff, I think it was around $50 for these 6 packages. Now, jerky in itself is not cheap, of course. Tell me the last time you bought a large package of beef jerky and it was less than $10. I mean, it's hard to find jerky, especially good quality jerky, for a cheap price under $10. So there are, as I said, 3 flavors here. This one is teriyaki. Then we have Gochu Bang. And then we have Szechuan Peppercorn. There was at least one more flavor. I can't remember what it was, but we're just going to go with these flavors and see what we get here. Looks like we've got 120 calories per package, each one. So each one of them per package, 120 calories. Let us start with the, I should mention that I do have the old wood chipper loaded up with some nice cold water there. Still in the North Dakota area. Got my Fargo mug there. But let's take a look at the back here. It says, Tony B's steak chips deliver the crunchability of a chip with the flavor of a 5-star steak. Yeah. The umami tsunami is here to crush your hunger. Traditional teriyaki with a sweet twist of orange brightens up a fan favorite. All right, I've waited long enough. Here we go. Okay, there is a piece of the teriyaki flavor Tony B's steak chips. Now, it does look very much like a regular piece of beef jerky. It looks to be about the same thickness. There are, if I can show you the package here, there's a good deal of pieces in there. They're nice, large portions. I can feel that they are dried well. Sometimes you get beef jerky that is a little bit thicker cut. It's a little bit chewier. But as you can see, there's nice grill marks on there. That is an actual piece of steak that has been turned into a steak chip. Now, question is, crunchability? Let's see. Oh! Wow! I have no idea if the camera will pick that up or not, but the texture on this is like nothing I have ever experienced before. I don't know if I can even describe this. I have to get another bite of this. This is not like anything I have ever had before. 21 grams of protein per package also. This is going to keep you full if you eat this whole package. This is so unique. You definitely get a crunch when you bite into it. It's not a loud, resounding crunch like you would get with a potato chip. It's not the texture of a potato chip. I guess I would describe it as maybe the texture of an undercooked potato chip. So maybe like a thicker cut, slightly undercooked potato chip where you've still got a crispy exterior to it, but then you get a softer interior once you actually bite into it. The flavor on this is very much steak. It is, I mean, this is as beefy as you will get in a jerky meat snack of any kind. This is pure 100% beef right there. The problem that I have with this is the flavor, I think, is a little bit on the lighter side. I didn't get any notes of orange that it mentioned. I also didn't get teriyaki. We'll see when I try the other flavors. I would almost call this the original flavor, just the plain type of beef jerky flavor, steak flavor, whatever. It's excellent. It's great. I love it. I just don't know about the flavor of teriyaki. We'll try the other flavors and see what we get. We will cleanse the palate and move on. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the Gochu Bang right now. This is the spicy one. It says right there on the package, spicy. And this is 21 grams of protein, 120 calories. Gochu Bang, spicy hot Korean gochujang peppers, savory sweet with soy sauce and notes of garlic and onion. Okay, now that is promising a lot. This should be spicy. It should have soy. It says soy sauce flavor, so it should be nice and salty. And then we should get notes of garlic and onion. Let's see if we get that. All right, they don't seem to have a very distinct aroma about them or anything. There's a look at the Gochu Bang in the package. That is a pretty big piece right there. It's got a little flap, a little extra flap on it. Let's see what we get out of this flavor. Gochu Bang. Mm. I love that texture. Not as spicy as I had anticipated. This one is actually pretty similar in flavor to the first one. You can see the little seeds and seasonings and things in there. I like these a lot. I just don't know that the flavors are all that different. There's no spice at all in this. All right, let's try one more and then we'll figure out how to rate these. Szechuan Peppercorn. Floral peppercorns with lemony overtones that create a warm aromatic sensation with every crunch. I'm not going to hold my breath considering what we had with the last two. Lemony overtones, floral aromas, sensations. We'll see. Yeah, it pretty much smells like the other two bags. There's a look. Okay, there we go. Nice big piece right there. Szechuan Peppercorn. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, this one does taste different. This is a little bit more peppery, and there maybe lemony notes. There's another flavor there. I like the peppercorn flavor of this one a lot. This one actually has a little bit of heat from the peppercorn itself. I think this one's actually, because of that, it's a little bit spicier than the one that said it was spicy. Okay, Tony B's Steak Chips. That is an amazing product. That is innovative. I've never encountered anything like that before. It's tasty. It is such a unique texture to it. Where it falls down, I think, is a little bit in the flavors. The flavor overall is very good. However, I do feel like all three of the flavors are fairly similar. That peppercorn one was a little bit different, but not so different that if you were to blindfold me and give me each one of those, very subtle differences between each one. But I love the flavor. I like the flavor overall. I love the product. I think because of the flavors being just a little bit not what I had hoped they would be, I think I'm going to say that is very good. That is a 2-star seal of approval, and I definitely would say check out Tony B's Steak Chips. All right, there we go. Again, go to the website to get those. I don't believe you're going to find them in grocery stores. Maybe if you're in the Chicago area, you will. But definitely check them out. Give them a try. If you want to experience something a little bit different, like no beef jerky you've ever had before, check those out, and I will catch you next time.